Hello everyone, my name is Casual Prince 8 or Sam, and welcome back to another video. This is quite a different style of video for my channel, as I'm playing quite a different game. For a bit of context, allow me to elaborate. You have a lot of games. I've played a lot of games. You got shooters, you got adventure games, you got RPGs, open world, survivals, you got a lot. All these games are very popular, and there are a lot of them. What we are playing today is a game called Journey. Now, this game I've wanted to play for YouTube for literal years. Ever since I played it many years ago. And I've not had the capability to play it again since, because the copy I played was not my own. I didn't steal it. Let's get that straight. Yeah, excuse me. But basically, I played it a very long time ago, and I loved it, and I haven't had the opportunity to play it since until now. I literally got a PS3 for Christmas, a pre-owned one, just to play this. Now, Journey belongs to a very small but very awesome category of games that are most commonly referred to as art games, which are games which have amazing visuals, really nice landscapes, and a very vague but interesting storyline. Now, Journey belongs to a group of four art games, being Journey, Flower, Flow, and Abu. Now, Journey, Flower, and Abu I've already played, but Flow I haven't. I will play all four of these on the channel because I own all four. Abu is luckily available on Xbox, so I've had that for much longer. But Flow, when I play Flow, that will be my first reaction. But regardless, we're going to play Journey. It's not a long game. None of these are very long games. I can complete this in about an hour and a half. So it'll probably be split into about 3 or 4 different parts. And because I want to make these videos slightly shorter. I'm not going to like memify this like I usually do for my other videos. This is just me with you guys playing a cool game and having a good time. Now, you may see that there's a continue thing. That's because this is my second time recording this. Because if you keep up with my other channel, my mic broke recently and I had to get a replacement. And then I got a new replacement for Christmas. I thought at first it wasn't that good, but it turns out the Elgato, which I use to record, does not like my new microphone. So I'm recording using Audacity, so that's why I sound slightly different than usual. But with that out of the way, we're gonna start a new journey. Current progress will be lost, I am sure. And so it begins. There's sand. That's always a good sign. Everyone loves sand. Especially sand that looks like that. Look how gorgeous that looks. Apart from Anakin Skywalker, because we all know he doesn't like sand. The sun rises. Many stone pedestals. And a light soaring over the heavens. And there we are. This is yours. A cloaked figure with a mask. We use the analog sticks to move. This is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Traveller. Now, I did look this up. Their name is just the Traveller. I did think that they had a different name, but they don't. Their name is literally the Traveller. So here we are. Can run around. Some lovely, lovely particle effects, and the sand moves under us. So let's climb this hill. our first challenge. So you may be wondering, for those of you who haven't seen this, you're in for a treat. This game is called Journey. What's the journey? Where are we going? What's our destination? Well, let me show you. There. That is our destination. The Cracked Mountain. A mountain with a very large crack in the middle, with mysterious light feeding through it from behind. Now that's not the sun. As you can see, the sun is over there. The mountain is over there. There is some sort of bright light behind that mountain, and it's not the sun. What is it? We're gonna find out. So that's where we're heading. That is our destination. As you can see, that is legitimate miles away. That is on the far horizon, and we can only see it because of the light. But we're gonna get there, no matter what. That is our journey. But the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that single step is getting to this small pillar of light and these floating objects over here. So let's do that. Like, just look at how far away the mountain is. It's gonna take us ages to get there. By foot. So there's some floating cloth pieces and a glowing symbol next to a broken statue. So we absorb the energy and we grow a little scarf. And the cloth pieces give our scarf energy. As you can see, it's now glowing. And with the scarf, we fly. Now, as you can see, there we're next to this broken statue. I can't see the other piece anywhere else, so it must have fallen in the sand years ago. This place is very barren. As you can see, there's lots of signs that there was a past civilization here. They don't react to us because we've got full scarf energy. Now there's a big ruin over here, but as with any game, it's always good to stray from the main path, because you never know what you might find. And in this game there's plenty to find for those worthy to journey from the beaten path. So there's a small little ruin over here. Let's go inside, shall we? So we come to this wall. If I hold circle, now don't they look familiar? Cloaked figures with white cloaks, not brown, like ours. And they're laid down next to these stone pedestals. Now, what I take from this is that each of these stone pedestals outside, these ones, they're gravestones. Now, we can't actually interact with these. But if each one of these is a gravestone, then each one of these contains the remains of one of our kind. But that's just my interpretation of it. Woo! So we can use our aura to get them to come to us, and she'll give us a little boost. And that one was following me for a second. There's a bunch of them traps in these little cages. And we can just make it up here to collect this symbol. So every symbol we collect, our scarf grows, and we can fly for longer. And we can just make it up here. I'll go up there in a second, but round here, there's another symbol. I've yet to actually collect all of the symbols in one playthrough, but I won't try excessively, but I know where most of them are, so I will try in this playthrough. So here we have a bunch of pieces of cloth. So we do an aura. And all of these guys come out. So then we aura, and then these guys can give us a boost, which we'll use to get over there in a second. Now before we progress, a few of you may have noticed these small circles of light in these ruins. I want to address this so no one needs to ask, because that's one thing I hate about YouTubers, when they sort of look deliberately at something cool and then they don't explain it for us viewers. Because I've completed the game before, each of these is a portal that leads to each of the game's chapters. I made the mistake of going into one in the last video, so yeah, so these are just sort of teleporters to help skip ahead. But we don't need these, so guys, give us a hand, will you? Thank you very much. Just float down. So this is another one of the statues that we saw with the first glowing symbol, and as you can see there are 3 little glowing symbols at the bottom, which means we've got all of the glowing symbols in this chapter. So let's aura and illuminate this. So we're going to go into a meditative state, into another realm, if you will. So here we are. And there's the mountain and someone else. And they used an aura as well. There must be one of us. So this shows us hieroglyphics. That's what I'll call them. They look like hieroglyphics, like drawings of the past. So the mountain filled the world with magic. Some birds there. And some plants, and each of them has magic inside of them. You can see the little glowing dots. And then there's our kind, the cloaked figures. And then they discovered the cloth themselves. And it looks like they're bowing down to it, like they're worshipping it. And the more observant people of you will have noticed that this statue is actually a cloaked figure just like us. It's a statue of one, so that's pretty clever. So let's head onwards. Now, I'm not sure if any of you were keen enough to spot that, but there was someone else at the end of the tunnel. Now, I'm not going to say anything else about that. But when I finish the playthrough of this game, I will actually probably do a video going in depth about the lore of this game and such. So that'll be fun. But for now, we've got a broken bridge to get across, or just a canyon. Honestly, why couldn't we have come out over there? Then again, most of the bridges around here just look sort of broken. So let's float down, see what's going on. So we don't have to like aura these guys, we can just sort of float up them to reawaken them, if you will. So then this thing opens, and the little cloth strips will float to form a bridge. So now it's clear what we need to do. Now, this thing, this stone thing, just have a look at this thing. It looks a bit weird, obviously. But just remember this and keep it in the back of your mind. Because a lot of things... Ooh, we're sliding. Thanks, wind. You really did us a favour on this one. Yeah, a lot of these things will be explained somewhat later on. So then this one opens up. More of these guys float to form a bridge. So that's 2. 2 down, 2 to go. And there's plenty of little cloth pieces around, so we shouldn't have any problem. Now, as you can see over there, there's one of the symbols, so I'm going to go grab that. The wind is being very helpful. And there's a cloth piece over here. And in here is another one of these, another hieroglyphic. As you can see, that sort of shows the desert and the wind above it and the ruined structures. So there was once like vast cities here, but something happened. So we can use these guys to give us a hand up there. And use our scarf to help us a little bit as well. And now our scarf gets longer. Should we slide down here? Could we do it like a... Oh, that almost reached it. There we go. So there's more of these guys. We must build the bridge. Oh wow, there's a bunch up here. That'll definitely be enough. Get up here, traveller. Maybe I'll call him Trav. No, that doesn't really sound right. Suppose I could call him Trav. Oh, call them Trav, sorry. It is stated that they are genderless, so I do not want to offend anyone. But anyway, besides the point, there we go. The bridge is finished. Funnily enough, there is actually an achievement that you can get, or a trophy as it said on PlayStation, For crossing the oh, there's another one over there. There's 2 more that I need to get in this chapter. There's an achievement you can get for crossing the bridge without fully completing it. Now, I presume you can do that with a full scarf. And you see it's getting quite long now. Excuse me. And there's one more over there, I think. So the wind will give us a hand carrying us over there. Whee! And that's 3. Now our scarf grows. So yeah, there is an achievement for crossing the bridge without completing it. I presume it's possible, but I did actually try when I tried to record this video the first time. I couldn't manage it. But anyway, besides the point, let's get up there. Look, there's the mountain. Bingo bango! Jobs you're good on. So here we are, we got all the symbols as usual. Bam. So now it's time to enter into the other side and get a glimpse of the past again. From the mysterious other that was waiting for us. Would you look at that? It's one of us. A white cloaked one like we saw in the hieroglyphics. So what are they gonna show us? Yeah, so the cloaked figures, they built great structures. And then they used the power of the cloth that they had discovered that was imbued with magic to power their cities. Seems safe enough, right? Well, on we go. Our journey continues. Now we're back out into just nice, literal plains of sand. Just endlessly. Journey on. And look, there's the mountain. We've come quite a ways already. It's much closer than it was. And another light comes from the mountain. Just like the one at the start. What could that mean? Maybe we'll find out in the next episode of Journey. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I really hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Next episode, we're carrying on our journey towards the Cracked Mountain. and we're going to discover more secrets and glimpses of the past that this world has to offer. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.